Now, today we are going to start with the 11th chapter, and after this chapter is over, we will do the revision of all the chapters, and I'll be taking the test of all the chapters. So, please, I'm telling you to be prepared that I am going to start taking the test after the revision is done. Like, first chapter revision is done, I'll take the first chapter test, then second, third, fourth, fifth. Like, I'll keep continuously doing it. So, please be prepared. Whatever doubts you have, please ask, okay? India. Water resources. There is a water, hence there is life. If there is no water, there is not going to be there any type of life. Any type of life cannot be imagined on earth without the water. So without water, you cannot imagine any kind of life being there. There is no other option for water resources. The list of usages is very long. So like there is not only one use of water, but there are many uses of water which is there. Entire biotic world uses water to sustain itself. Entire biotic meaning entire living beings which are there everywhere around the world. They use water as a resource. They use water to drink. They use water to survive. Water is required for drinking, domestic use and industries. So where do you use water? For drinking. Domestic meaning in your house you use water for cooking, for cleaning, for bathing, for everything. And in industries also the water is used. Okay, water shortage is being created because of the rate and the volume in which it is being used by the increasing population and for development projects. Now we do experience shortage of water. We do experience less water because the population is increasing a lot, and because the population is increasing a lot, people are using more and more water. More and more industries are coming up. Because of that, more and more water is being used, and because of that we are experiencing shortage of water. With this consideration, it is necessary to use water sparingly. So taking this thing into consideration, taking this thing into notice, it is very necessary that we use water in a proper way, that we use water in a very, let's use water in a way that like everybody gets water. Okay, like suppose if you are brushing your teeth, you don't need to put on the tap and let the water run while you are brushing. No. Okay, if you are having bath, don't keep the water running. Don't make sure that the water doesn't overflow. Water is limited resource. Remember, water is very limited. Okay, we have lot of water, but the amount of water which you can drink, which you can utilize, it's very less. No other resource can be used in its place. Okay, instead of water, you cannot use anything. You can't say I'm going to survive on cold drinks. No. If environment exists, it's because of water. So water is an inseparable part of life. Because environment, because forest, all these things, why does it exist? Why is there an existence? Because water is there. You might have seen that scientists go to different planets, right? Mars, all these other planets, they go there to find if there is water, and if there is water, then there is going to be there a life. Okay, and then people can move from earth to other parts of the planets if there is water found. But unfortunately there is not much water found. Even in Mars there is water found, but not that much. Okay, so this is what was the introduction of water. Now sources of water. From where do you get water? There are three. Okay, rainwater, surface water and ground water. Rainwater. Rain is original source of water on earth. River, lakes, streams, well, etc. are secondary sources. All these sources are due to rainfall. So what are they trying to say is that rain is the main source of water on earth. Where do you get water from? You get it from rain, right? You're not going to get it from anywhere else. How do you fill your rivers? How do you fill your oceans, your streams? All these things which are there, they all have water in it. Okay, so main source of water is rain, and secondary, okay, source of water is river, lake, streams, well, which get filled when it starts raining. Next is surface water. The water on the surface of earth found in the form of river, lake, pond, sea, streams, etc. is called surface water. As the name suggests, surface meaning which is there on the surface, which is there on the top. So any water which is there on the surface of the earth, okay, like in the rivers, in the lakes, in the ponds, in streams. All these are surface water. Third is groundwater. Groundwater has an important place among the sources of water. Groundwater meaning underneath the earth. When the water goes, it's called groundwater. When it starts raining, obviously the soil absorbs the water and the water goes underneath. That is why you have bore well, right? Only tanki ave and then hathethi karvanu hoy and then the water falls. So that donkey which is there, your wells, all these are groundwater. Why do you dig a well? Because you find water, that's why you dig a well, right? Groundwater has an important place among the sources of water. Groundwater is obtained due to the process of water absorbed by the lower strata of land. So what is when the lower strata of land or the lower layer of the land, when the water goes inside the lower layer of the land, it becomes groundwater. The volume of groundwater is unlimited. Now there's lot of volume, meaning how much water is available, is unlimited. In some places you will find more groundwater, in some places you will find less groundwater. Northern plains of India, there is about 42% groundwater. Northern plains meaning in the north side there is 42% of groundwater. In southern India there is less groundwater. In south side of India land water is less. Due to the plateau and mountainous region, groundwater is utilized maximum for irrigation. Okay, because in the north side there is lot of mountains, because there are lot of plateaus and valleys, groundwater is used for irrigation and in agriculture sector.